So, welcome to this channel. So, today we will discuss about the topic of do we need more states in India? So, let's discuss. So, first we will discuss advantages of creating more states. First is better governments. Smaller states are easier to manage and govern effectively. Second is efficient administration. Focused administration can improve service delivery in smaller states. Third is representation of regional aspiration. New states allows underrepresented regions to voice their issues better. Next is economic growth. Smaller states often experience rapid economic development. Example Telangana. So next is balanced development. More states can ensure equitable development in neglecting regions. So next is cultural identity. Regional and cultural identities get preserved. Next is improved infrastructure. Smaller states can focus on local infrastructure needs. Next is reduction of regional disparities. Separate states ensure resources are used for regional development. Next is employment opportunities. Local governments in new states create more jobs. Next is stronger federal structure. Smaller states can strengthen India's federal system. So next point is ease of policy implementation. Policies are easier to implement in smaller states. So next point is people's participation. Locals feel more connected to smaller accessible governments. Next is educational development. Resources for education can be better allocated. Next point is conflict resolution. Long standing disputes over regional imbalance can be resolved. Next point is better resource management. Focused use of natural and financial resources. Next point is faster urbanization. Smaller states can develop urban areas effectively. Next point is focus on local industries. States can promote specific industries based on local needs. Next point is stronger regional identity. Local tradition and languages are protected. Better disaster management. Smaller administrative units manage disaster efficiently. Next is improved law and order, more localized police and judicial systems. Ease of accessibility. Citizens can reach government offices more easily. Next is increased political participation. More state means more opportunity for leadership. Next is decentralization. Power is distributed, avoiding excessive centralization. Next is focus on tribal development. Tribal areas can receive better attention. Example Jharkhand. Next is new state capitals. Creation of capitals boost urbanization. Next point is now we will discuss about the disadvantages of creating more states. So 26 point is increased financial burden. Establishing new governments and capitals is expensive. So next is risk of political instability. Demands for more state may lead to unrest. So next point is administrative overlap. Coordination between states become complex. Next point is interstate disputes. Most states can lead to disputes over water, land, and resources. Next is weakened national unity. Excessive fragmentation may dilute national identity. Next point is political motivations. State creation might be driven by political interest rather than genuine need. Next is reduced bargaining power. Smaller states may have less influence at the national level. The next point is increased government's complexity. So managing multiple states complicates the federal structure. Next point is overloaded judiciary. More states mean more legal disputes requiring resolution. Next is impact on existing states. Dividing states can weaken their economy and infrastructure. The next is economic inefficiency. Smaller states may lack resources to sustain themselves. Next is displacement issues. New state boundaries can lead to disputes and displacement. Next is cultural fragmentation. Excessive division might harm shared cultural heritage. Next is challenge of redistribution. Assets and debts need redistribution, which can cause disputes. Next is difficulties in policy uniformity. Most states can create discrepancies discrepancies in policies. Next is pressure on national resources. Demand for central funds increases. Next is risk of ethnic tensions. Ethnic division might deepen with new states. Next is loss of economies of scale. Large states often enjoy financial advantages. Next is potential neglect of small states. Smaller states might be overlooked nationally. Next is limited talent pool. Smaller states might struggle to find skilled administrators. Next is administrative delays. Setting up government structures takes time. Next is overlapping regional demands. Demands from similar regions may increase. Next is weakened center-state relations. Increasing states might strain relations with the center. Diverging development goals. Conflicts over different priorities may arise. Next is resource scarcity. States without sufficient resources might rely excessively on the center. So thank you for watching this video. If you are like this video, so please like, share and subscribe of this channel. So thank you so much.